Good morning, children. How are you all? Very good. So, children, today we will learn basics of grammar. Okay. So, now can you see in the chart I have written a question asking you that how many alphabets are there? So, how many alphabets are there, children? Very good. Everyone is replying together. So the answer is there are 26 alphabets. But then children, these 26 alphabets are divided into two. So now who's going to tell me what are those two further subdivisions? Yes, very nice. So the alphabets are divided into vowels and consonants. Now, out of these 26 alphabets, how many are vowels and how many are consonants? Yes, it is 5 vowels and 21 consonants. Very good. So, now let us understand, children, what is a sentence? Who's going to tell me? Yes. So, different children have different answers, okay? But then a group of words or phrases joined together to make a meaningful sense is known as a sentence. What is a sentence? Repeat with me. A group of words or phrases joined together to make a meaningful sense is known as a sentence. Now, there are parts of sentence. So, who's going to tell me that what are the parts of sentence? Okay. So, children, pay attention. The sentences are divided into two. One is subject and other is predicate of a sentence. Okay. So, now how to identify the subject and predicate of a sentence? See. Keep this trick in mind forever, children. When we ask question like who to a sentence and when we get an answer, so it becomes the subject of a sentence. But then when we ask the question what and when we get an answer to the question what, it becomes the predicate of a sentence. Let us understand it with few examples. So, my mother is cooking food. Who is cooking food? We need to ask question like this to the sentence. Who is cooking food? So, my mother is cooking food. So, my mother becomes the subject of a sentence. You understand? Okay. Now, to identify the predicate of this sentence, we will ask, what is your mother doing? So, the answer is, my mother is cooking food. I ask the question, what is your mother doing? The answer comes, is cooking food. So, is cooking food becomes the predicate of a sentence. Alright, children? Okay. Another such example is, the children are playing in the park. So, who's playing in the park? Who's playing in the park? The children. So, the children becomes the subject of a sentence. What are children doing? What are children doing, children? Answer this. So, are playing in the park. So, are playing in the park becomes the predicate of a sentence. Understood, children?